Oh, Mike, by the way, you made it into lunch meat. Congratulations. Ah, did that work?
Everyone?
Did that
Yeah,
come
I
through?
think
Okay.
actually I
Hi, everyone.
unmuted you just as that happened.
Perfect. I'm sorry for interrupting your intro. You can
No,
continue.
I don't really have a great intro. We just kind of unmute and we get right into it. There was people here
Okay.
waiting for us. Patrick
Hi, everyone.
Harry.
We're here to stream this beautiful game.
Yeah, we've got Schmidt and Lucas, and I've got the new Jumanji tech where we have the lists right there on the screen for you, so that I don't have to go through them. I
What a
mean, we
cool
could definitely go through
technology.
them. Yeah, I don't know why no one's thought of that before.
Jumanji did just a
Yeah,
couple days ago, I think, right?
those Euros, they're always ahead they're always ahead of us.
I know, right? Truly are.
So Curtis and I were talking before the game that Lucas a little spicy in his Cabal list, bringing Kingpin and Ant-Man.
Yo, I love the Kingpin tech. It's so good into Asgard. I've been like talking it up like so much the past couple days.
We're pretty big fans of it locally. This guy John Blake or Kane on Discord was a real big proponent of Kingpin in foes for that reason. But I feel like the Black Order, like standard Black Order stuff, is really good too. So I'm curious when he would like why he chose Kingpin and Ant-Man over the Corvus Proxima duo.
I think maybe slots like it require. I guess it's the
The
same
same
amount of
amount, yeah.
slots. Yeah,
Maybe it's a tactics cards thing.
yeah. You're a lot less like intense on there, and if you want like some character specific cards, you can kind of go from there. So,
So where does Kingpin come in instead of Thanos then, or how does this work, Johnny?
I have just only been like theory crafting in my head. So if you're playing at like 15 threat, you can you just probably play like your Loki and like Kingpin instead of Thanos and call it like good enough because then you have like good control. You deny them. You like tax their power like super hard with Loki. You stun them as well. He has like two power to stagger them, which is sick as hell. He's immune to like Thor's pounce. His spender, if he ever gets it off, is they don't get an action that turn with like the throw and the stagger, so it's like double stagger. So I don't know. It just feels sick as hell, and he's a thick meatball too, and he's like good against all the physical attacks. And 3 defense dice to 4 defense dice isn't that big a difference. So like, and he has tough hide, so it's just like good all around. And he has a push and stun on wild on his attack. And with like Red Skull leadership, you have more chances to hit it. So I don't know.
That's
It
pretty
just seems
cool.
yeah, it just seems perfect. Yeah.
Chewy's
But
in the chat. Chewy,
hi
uh,
Chewy.
I next time we see each other, I'll hand you off my second win silver medal. Congratulations.
Hey, he got sweet ass dice. He doesn't need a silver medal.
Hey, I heard a rumor that second place, second win finishers are the best MCP players ever.
Sounds dubious, but I'll believe it, I guess.
Who won? Was that who won second win? I forget who he lost to. Oh, it was Eric, right? On the
Eric, yeah.
pentagrams.
Yeah, the fabled pentagrams knower that only comes out from Sacramento, and apparently second win now.
I love giving my local Jeff Trost or Toast a hard time because before Eric started popularizing that, or they were talking about him, Jeff once said to me, "If pentagrams was busted, I would have figured it out by now." And then like Taco Truck was talking about it, and I love throwing that quote back at him. It's so fun. All right, we're
It is very
tabbing
good.
down here. What are we tabbing? We're
We
on
have scenarios.
Scrolls and Infinity. Looks like I saw a tab on 20 Threat.
So I'm assuming they're playing 20.
Yeah, both.
All right, so Schmid got prio, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, Schmid lost prio. That's why he tapped the 20. Or maybe he was letting us know it. I don't
No,
know.
Schmid won prio. He definitely picked secures. He
Oh,
had
yeah, true
all
that.
scenario heavy, and Lukas had very fighty secures. So 20 points. What do we think we're gonna see here on Infinity Scrolls?
So you, as Cabal, you don't get to actually play like the boys list, as I've been calling it, which is Red Skull, Loki, T-Dog, and Zemo. So, because it makes like points a little awkward. I don't know how like tall you can go as like Lucas now with 20 points without like playing a point down. I think he's like kind of hard capped at 4, and it's like a weird choice because he doesn't have like a 5 in his list. So he's probably going to be 5 wide and have to like adjust some things. Schmidt, I'm assuming, is going to play Maw and Strange and then kind of go from there and fill in.
I think Schmid is gonna go Strange, Voodoo, Shang-Chi, Rhino, and Baron Zemo.
Okay, that sounds solid too.
Nope, that's not affiliated. And
Also not
Magic?
affiliated.
Maybe Magic? I don't know.
Over Zemo?
Maybe
Yeah, that's not
Ancient One
hateful.
comes in? Let's see. Is there a chance Lucas does some 6 wide nonsense with like Nebula and Bob here?
You could, yeah. You could very much go like super wide, and I don't hate that team.
I think I prefer the super wide version on Infinity here.
Yeah, that way you can kind of like break up your like packages and stuff. So
Because if you have to be 5 wide, I think it's a little scary for Lucas because you're going to be dazing things and then giving priority back to Schmid. I think Schmid's a little bit more comfortable playing with or without priority here. But Lucas is also like a classic kaiju player. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
yeah.
All right, so Lucas actually did a 5 wide Thanos, and we're gonna see Ant-Man here.
Oh,
Oh.
sick. That seems very cool. And you were exactly right about Schmidt's list.
Yeah, put in Magic to stay affiliated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he really likes this 20-point team on scenario. I think, having double steals is a bit surprising. Schmid, he likes to call himself a very aggressive player, but he throws that kind of stuff in to bail him out when things are going well in the fight. So
Yeah, that's totally true. And things might not go the best in the fight, although he has some pretty good like fight models. Although it's mostly defensive, tanky shit, minus like Strange.
yeah, I'm pretty
Magic is
excited to
kinda
see
weird.
how far Ant-Man can get up the board and start punching Schmid early and taking advantage of the leadership. That should be fun.
Ant-Man can definitely like punch any model on the serum canister, so
Yeah.
that like Schmid puts on there. Because you get to like walk, transform, place, and then you have like the range 1. I think like
Mm-hmm.
your body ends up very close to being on the canister. So you should be able to reach off of it. So
Yeah, this is very cool. Maybe we even see him on Thanos' side and get a death decree on that attack early.
I don't know.
Yeah,
'Cause you have to be within range 1 of your opponent to attack while small. I've played a lot of Ant-Man under Kingpin, and I know that it was you definitely get to that back canister, but I don't know if you're going to be able to attack something. I mean, Schmidt's going to look for that, I assume.
yeah, that's true. We'll see if he is familiar with it. Ant-Man's played about one every 30,000 games, so
I wonder if Lucas is looking to set up a Thanos stealing Schmid's far scroll here.
yeah, I don't hate it. The train is pretty helpful towards it as well too, because you really can't get like pushed off with the nose.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting here. He might have, he might put Zemo down and try to get that back scroll, maybe pressure with Thanos. Just whatever he can do, I think, here to stay neutral round 1 on points and try to get a bit of attrition in, then Lucas will be feeling pretty good.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, did they start the clock for deployment too?
Those are the official rules.
Wait, you have to deploy on the clock?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Same with LVO.
Okay. That's really weird. That's not in the Challenger packet at all.
I mean,
Although
you
there's
have an
no
extra,
timing. There's actually no chess clock rules in the challenger packet. Is there?
they have an extra 15 minutes though than I think a standard chess clock, so it's really not too much of a problem.
Yeah, I
Look,
think
according to the Challenger document, the online version of this game doesn't exist. All right, so
that's true. What does that thing know? All right, so we got some models going out. It looks like Ant-Man is squared up across Voodoo. Seems like a perfect target. Strange is also going over there too to protect against the Ant-Man menace. So we'll have to see.
Notable though that I wonder if Schmidt's just assuming Kurtis is gonna steal his scroll because he put his big bases on the different flanks, so he doesn't have an easy way to grab his own scroll, right? I'm not crazy.
are you talking? You just said Curtis is going to steal.
So
I
I've
feel
been-
like you're
I've been
getting
saying-
too used to me playing Schmid on stream here.
Dude, that's like
It's happened too much lately.
I just said that to my co-hosts. They're getting ready to record a WTC episode, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to go stream. They wanted to test the mics, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to go stream Kurtis and Schmid. They're like, I don't think you are. I think you are doing that. All right, I'll try again. Schmid set up his big bases on the far side scrolls, so he doesn't have a free grab on that scroll agent down there, right? But it's push, so it's, I guess, not as bad. I mean, Thanos is going to kidnap anything that picks it up anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? One thing that we haven't said yet is there's some pretty heavy stakes on this game today. Not only is this for who gets into cuts, but I've had a personal conflict with what to do about WTC 2025. And so right now, the captain of Team Ontario and the captain of the Meatmen are both fighting for which team I join.
It's true. This is an accurate statement. So we're really banking on Schmid here to secure Curtis's tenure in the Meatmen for WTC.
Yeah, I only play with winners, so this is really it here.
Yeah, no stakes riding on this.
No, nothing at all. No pressure.
Yeah.
A nice stakeless game.
Yeah. In addition to their life in the cuts as well. So
Yeah. All right, Schmid just going early with Rhino.
just going hard in the paint. Going to get that stuff. The really cool thing is he can be on like both the serum canister and that. So assuming he doesn't poop his pants here. Hooray!
Yeah.
He did it.
I think he also might feel like Rhino. Maybe he's okay with Thanos going after Rhino.
Yeah, he's like of the models. You're probably okay with him like getting punched a little bit. So looks like he was considering the safe grab there.
Oh,
We'll see.
he was thinking about cosmic portaling up Ant-Man for maximum shenanigans. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I think this is what the people want, right? Like they're tuning in for Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
I mean, if you're just like sacrificing Thanos anyways, I feel like you just like move up Ant-Man and another model too. Right? Like you walk, you go grab your own scroll. Or I guess he's gonna
No,
like,
I
maybe
think
go
you
steal
still
the other one.
you still steal it because where are you getting
Yeah,
pushed where
okay.
you're not threatened?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what he's doing. That makes
And
sense.
Schmid only has Magic and Shang there, who aren't going to do a lot on round one. So I like this play a lot by Lukas to get aggressive, but I do think Schmid is just going to move maybe Strange to grab the other scroll and know that he can bump away off of an attack. And I think still stay pretty safe.
Yeah, that's true. Thanos doesn't have a death decree this turn though, so that's like a little sad, but I think he'll deal. It does look like with the size 3 there, I don't know if magic actually reaches the enemy scroll agent. I don't know if you want her to, but I don't know if she does.
Yeah, I think he just goes with Strange here, and that's what he's measuring right now. He might take one hit from Ant-Man, but probably bump away and feel okay.
Yeah, that's true. And you, as long as Ant-Man doesn't like transform to base with you, you actually get like out of his range and stuff. Because he like auto transforms back when he makes his punch.
Yeah, he'll be able to transform, probably punch. He could maybe move after that and then get a second hit in. I think he'll be able to double tap regardless. If he sets it up right, and if Lucas, yeah, Lucas, okay, not Kurtis. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
really struggling with that the first round. If Lucas doesn't get pushed, it might be more difficult for him to double tap, but I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's put Schmid in a tough spot. He's not really sure which one he wants to grab here, it looks like, but maybe deciding. Yeah, Lucas is going to have Prio here on round 2, so he's got to keep that in mind too. He doesn't want to go too crazy here.
How does he have Prio? It's 5 versus 5, right?
Schmid has Prio. I lied, which is why he's being aggressive.
Yeah.
Great commentary.
Yep, great job. You did it.
So he's putting Voodoo up here.
Oh, the legend! He hits it.
This is such a Schmid play, though, to put the extracts on both of his steals. Just saying, like, if you're going to kill me and give me power, I'm going to take it right back.
Yeah. I like it. I think it's solid. So
I think that's like the standard for Rhino these days. I mean, unless you're playing him in Hellfire where you're cheating on power, I think a lot of the foes players and Splash Rhinos are just picking up the extract to cheat that power gain a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they're wrong, but that's okay.
Take a test.
No,
Actually,
I'm just kidding. They are wrong, though.
I played 2 Hellfire games this week on game night for the first time in a long time, and man, it felt good. It felt like an alcoholic falling off the wagon. Like it just it hit so hard. I might have to go back to these guys.
oh boy. Don't do it. Stay true. Play evil factions like Hellfire. Wait, wrong kind of evil.
Yeah, look, I'm just trying some nice clean Steve Avengers for the next Lunch Meat Championship.
Yep, nice and clean. It's definitely not like just another power leadership wrapped into different, wrapper.
Another power leadership with a bodyguard? No, I would never play that.
Like that. Yeah, I know. All right, Schmid's going for some free damage here. Well, okay. You got a power, so that's nice.
It's something. Something.
Yeah. Just going fishing. You're just seeing what's out there.
Magic might get annihilated next turn, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how things position out here, but she might be safe.
I don't even know if
turns.
I don't know if that's going to be much of a target of opportunity though, for Lucas.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything. She's just kind of there.
And when she's
just baiting him.
When she's most threatening, she'll be up in your face, and that's the time I guess you'll go after her. So I don't think he's too worried.
I do really like the terrain usage with Magic here. So if she does get attacked, she can very easily just like hop backwards with like the bump and just be out of line of sight, just denying actions and shit. So assuming she's like still up there and like Zemo like charges in. Thanos, I guess, could still mess with her, of course, but it's a nice little defensive spot. Bob just did the easy thing. Just walk up, threaten a rocket. Looks good.
Oh, interesting. Shang may be looking to get into where the fight's going to be. Feels like Rhino is, pretty good on his own over there versus Red Skull.
Yeah, I think with how everything's positioned, I feel like Lucas might be a sassy little guy and just like rotate Red Skull down with the rest of the team, like on the following turn, and just kind of abandon that side. Especially if he can get into range of like power of like Zemo and stuff. You can like walk, steal Zemo's power, place yourself 3, and then like be rotated fully. And then you can have like Thanos do like the rest of the job and get to the other serum canister. Especially if like Schmid is going to commit like 8 points and like 2 of his most important models to the top side there. I don't know if it's the top side. The top side from my point of view. The right side. Yeah.
I also think Shang just doesn't want to be anywhere near Red Skull. Like,
Yeah, no,
that's
absolutely
really
not.
the-
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
I think Schmid's first intuition about going to the middle and having Shang's charge online next round is the right one. At the same time, maybe Schmid feels like he can load up that side and then rotate Voodoo away and force Lucas's whole side to chase him. I don't know.
So I think he's probably considering what he wants to do with Prio. If he thinks that he can get Lucas to chase something and he can rotate away, that's great. Maybe you go with Strange and you teleport Voodoo, throw an attack with Strange move. I don't know. And then Shang and Rhino should be able to take down Red Skull. Like he'll hit Shang for damage, right? But then he just bounces out of the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Or you sit behind cover or something. I don't think he's too worried about Skull.
Yeah.
If anything, Lucas might be more concerned about terrain throws from Rhino and charge 6-die builders coming in from Shang-Chi.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what Schmid decides to do with Prio, because he's generally a pretty aggressive player, so just rotating Voodoo away or things like that isn't really what he does. So I'm really curious what he's going to come up with. Yeah, nothing too spicy here on round one. Just we're gonna get some Ant-Man punches, I guess, in. But
That could definitely be spicy though.
yeah, that'll make a difference. I think what Schmid does in round two. See what Ant-Man's activation looks like.
Is Voodoo on that point down there? He's not. So
No.
I mean, there's a scenario where Lucas can tie that bottom infinity point just to deny a VP. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah, sorry. My wife was screaming bloody murder from across the house because there was a weird stink bug in the bedroom. So I had to go take care of it.
That's very, very kind of you.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, it looks like Red Skull set up on the point to absolutely own Shang-Chi. Love it.
Is Shang gonna get cover there? No, that's a size 1. So yeah, he's just gonna fire away.
I don't know what Schmid is doing. He's using forbidden knowledge.
I think he's trying to see if. Oh no, actually no, I don't know.
Like line of sight or whatever from Supreme to Bob.
Oh, to Bob.
Yeah, I think just assassinating Bob isn't hateful here. It's kind of free. I think it's just out though.
Yeah.
Can I do one of those? Or am I allowed? Not allowed? No.
Alright, looks like he's going into
Okay.
Thanos.
Yeah, I think just getting the poison on Thanos is perfect here. It like slows him down.
Is it an auto poison?
It poison on damage, but looks like he might be taking some damage. Sure, yeah, just crank him for half his health bar. That's fine.
Yeah, but that
Give
does
him
open
the
up.
poison and 4 power.
Does
Who
give
cares?
him Death's Decree.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, Ant-Man was gonna hit somebody anyway.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure you'd rather have the 4 damage in on Thanos, but it's notable for this activation.
The poison too is also great. Like it does like slow down his econ and like potentially on turn 3 because he already is like juiced up here, but he's gonna probably spend all of it next turn with like Death's Decrees and everything. So
Yeah, I think though with Schmid's Prio activation, he has a chance to just take out Thanos before he can Death Decree or.
oh yeah, you can just like double dagger him with
anything.
Strange and live your best life.
Yeah.
You could even get really frisky and flip the leadership and get that sweet reroll with the Mystic attack.
I don't think Schmid has ever flipped that leadership card in his life.
I've seen him do it one time in a pickup game that we did.
And he said he regretted it.
He did
and would
say
never
that,
do it
yes.
again.
Okay, well maybe this is the time.
Now's the chance.
Yes.
Alright, so we got to transform here.
Yep, the walk, transform, and then... I don't know why you don't just, like, transform from where you are. You get to, like, place in, right? And then like punch, transform, and then like punch again. You get like more attacks and more bites at the apple.
Yeah,
Well, right now he
yeah, I'm
gets
not
to
sure.
attack and then he can place onto the point, but that won't really matter since Voodoo just bumps back to the point.
Well, you just like attack strange, right?
Okay.
You still in dust degree range. Perfect.
See, if you had done it your way, there's a possibility he spikes, gets enough power to then beam, which would be super spicy.
The beam's only on the transform side, right?
Right, which he'll be transforming after
Or
he
no,
gets
no,
to
you would transform back. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Get a poison and stun on strange. See how he likes his own medicine.
But that's it. Yeah, okay. I see why Lucas did it this way.
You get the skull here too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the best roll, but that leadership really makes this a lot nicer potentially.
Yeah.
5 hits possibly coming in.
Just 4, right?
Oh, did he already roll?
Yeah,
Okay.
now 4. Yeah.
Okay, 4 to 2. That's fine.
Yeah, we probably see Strange activate with Prio and go into Thanos, right?
Probably, yeah. Well, we can't be quite there. There you go.
I wonder Strange has a bump here.
Yeah, it's after all the transforming and everything you get it, so. Because all that shit's like part of the after the attack, so.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't really know if you need to move. You're like in perfect spot. There's a chance that like Bob gets sacrificed into, which is a thing, so. Yeah, Lucas did pull ahead a point because he was contesting Schmid's canister, so that's a thing.
All right,
I don't know if-
question in the chat. Who are we loving more so far?
Well, this is, I think, more for you, Kurtis. They're fighting for your love. Although I did.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. Who am I loving more so far? Well, I think it's all going to depend on if Thanos dies here or not. If Schmid can kill Thanos here with the first activation, I think I'm loving Schmid in this game. And if not, you know, if he has a bad activation with Strange here or something, I think that whole side could fall apart on him pretty fast.
Yeah, especially with that man being right there too.
I'm sure they want Johnny's love too. I did put in the description, Johnny, that you are mom and dad. Kurtis is dad in this situation, obviously.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll take.
Are Schmid and
Parental role.
Lucas our children then?
In this scenario that I've crafted, yes.
Okay, cool. That's exciting. I think I'm older than both of them, so I guess it checks out. It could work. I think I'm older than Schmid. I don't know, actually. I'll have to ask him. He likes asking weird personal questions of people. I feel like I should flip the script tonight.
Schmid once sent
you can play that game.
Yeah.
Schmid once out of the blue DM'd me a picture of toast that he found on LinkedIn and was like, "Is this toast?" And I was like, "I'm not sure I want to respond to this until I talk to some other people about this behavior."
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready for this play? Scalpel in, scalpel Bob away out of sacrifice range, double tap Thanos.
That would be pretty spicy.
You got enough money to do whatever you want here, really, so I don't hate it.
And if you're on that, I don't know, I guess if you're on that spot and Thanos lives, he's still just going to portal you, Mind Stone you anyway, but Schmid is a risky boy.
Books this turn? It looks like he didn't. I feel like that might have been a bit of a mistake. I think you needed books here.
No, his problem is if he's thinking about teleporting in and shooting Bob away, he can't spend the power off of Strange for books. I think that's his concern.
Oh yeah, you can't do both. But like, I don't know. Just spend the power off of magic. What the fuck is she gonna do with it? You know? Like, oh no!
Yeah, it's only 2 power.
Yeah, it's only 2 power, and it's any wizard can play it. So, yeah, I feel like you needed to like cast books here, just with like the threat of Bob, Thanos, Zemo, all right
Okay,
there.
but if you're gonna kill Thanos and give up Prio here, wouldn't it make sense for around 3 books, knowing that you're not gonna get a KO character KO'd here anyway?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, is he just gonna send Thanos away?
Just send him away, and then I'm pretty sure you're still in range of daggers. I hope you're still in range of daggers.
It's portaling.
Or just kill Ant-Man. Although Ant-Man can probably transform out of range. Or just Bob. Bob's there. Why not?
Interesting.
Just give away priority to kill Bob. That seems like a move. Okay, well he smoked them, so that's cool. Alright. You got dagger money? See if Thanos is in range, maybe?
Yeah, interesting. I wonder.
He can't portal himself again, right? It's only once.
Right,
per
yeah,
turn.
it's once per turn, yeah.
So this is where he's staying here then.
Yeah, Strange lives here until he gets attacked by someone, and then gets
The nice
bumped.
thing here for Schmid is that Zemo doesn't have power to charge right now, so
He has a Baron. He can literally do whatever he
well,
wants.
yeah.
So
Yeah, this will be interesting.
oh Schmid. You gave him like exactly cover, you fool. Yeah, okay, he's going for the sniper rifle though. Oh, and Ant-Man. Yeah, I do like 6-die energy here. I don't hate that. You have like decent odds to like just harm him.
I like this transform so that you can do your 6-die attack right away.
Yep, and this way you get like double 6-die attacks too into Voodoo if you want.
Yeah, because you
What
can't.
I-
Because you
You can't.
Because
choose
you
to
attack,
transform.
transform back, transform back.
What I like here is he's forcing, if he does damage and Ant-Man lives, he's still forcing Ant-Man to go, which leaves Red
Yeah.
Skull vulnerable.
So you have 2 damage poking through here. I think you just reroll and go for glory.
Yeah.
Like that much glory. Like a one-shotting kind of
shit.
glory.
Oh my gosh.
He still gets a defensive reroll though, so
Well, this would be a thing.
yeah. Okay, well.
Wow,
Alright.
he just
Well, he
takes
gave
him
a
out.
priority to like just kill all of the chumps, so that seems fine. Kill all of like Thanos' worker models, just kind of leave him off by himself, force him to like do stuff. Yeah, seems like a great plan.
Yeah, that went pretty well.
Yeah, he definitely lucked into that second one.
And Strange is in a good spot. If he gets attacked by Zemo or something, he can bump onto that Infinity
Yep,
portal and get it.
or potentially be on like the other side of the hex terrain piece too, and just be gone.
Yeah. Good point in the chat. Basically, with Ant-Man and Bob dead here, now Red Skull does get to probably go after Shang.
Is he?
I think
He's not
yeah.
Death's Decree range though. Do you end up moving your Thanos up to the north side to go after the? No, right? 'Cause
I would just hold Thanos right now. I think with a scroll and 4 damage, I'd personally keep him safe and maybe try to clean up some points later. But yeah, they're pointing at something.
I guess they broke the Ant-Man model. Okay.
I wonder if Lukas deleted him by accident.
Oh, you might be right.
Yeah, Ant-Man was showing up as KO'd.
Yeah, he got deleted, I think, was what happened. So.
Oh, fun.
Well, that's a pretty clever way to do it. Nice.
Did he just duplicate the model? Oh, okay.
No,
so
he didn't duplicate it. He used the old one. He moved it along the stick. And then when you pick up another object, it also like pins to the stick. So he just moved that one back to the other side fully. To like do like a clean swap kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so who do we go with here? Do we go Red Skull into Shang or give Zemo a crack at someone?
I think you do. He's there. You can just like absolutely like just zap him twice. I think he'll be able to like come into. He could like bump into range 3 to get the martial arts. I think he's checking exactly that. Yeah, he definitely can come in. But
Now, why would he come in as opposed to bumping out of the double tap range?
oh yeah, yeah, maybe it makes sense to just.
Because he's Schmid, he only bumps forward.
That's true. He's aggressive, but no, probably like jumping out isn't bad. And then if like Red Skull wants to follow up, he can just like teleport in, assuming he gets like. Well, he'd have to get 1 power to allow Shang to bump, right? So he could always like follow up and like place into the center or something. But maybe just also like place back if like Schmid places backwards too, just to like kind of stay safe. Auto line of sight of Rhino. Rhino only has 2 power, so he can't like stampede and then attack. You'd have to like just walk and hoof it like a normal character. Okay, but it looks like he's just going with some barony here, which seems totally fine.
Yeah, I don't mind trying to go after Strange here when you've got no books up. Like it's Zemo's attacking pretty efficient into Strange's 3 defense and no reverse piercing shenanigans.
Yeah, and I think he also just got decreed deathfully too, or is going to be soon enough. So
yeah, and he's now making sure that Strange can't bump out of Zemo's range because of where he's placed on that train. Maybe.
yeah, it depends. If he wants Death's Decree, he's gonna have to give him a bump out kind of positioning. So
Yeah, I think Schmid can just bump onto
backwards.
the back of that same terrain piece and still be maybe out of 3, but Zemo might have a spender by then too.
Yeah, that's possible. Okay, or Schmid will just block 400. Or he hasn't rolled yet, has he? No, okay.
Yeah,
So that was an incredible roll. Okay,
So-
slightly worse.
I don't think Lukas paid for the crit here.
No, because he wants the 2 power for the follow-up, so he was okay risking it, so.
You know, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of playing I'm a Baron or Death Decree without my full rerolls. But
Yeah,
see,
it looks
I
like he tried to roll out of a hit there, and it failed. Because he didn't want to bump him. I think he was just like fine fishing him, maybe? I don't know what he was going for, actually.
Yeah, it's tough here because just Zemo punching the second time, just 5 dice with no swordsman is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I agree.
And no spender if Schmid can bump out of range 2, I guess.
Yeah. I think he just had like kind of like a weak roll, and he was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth pushing it, especially if like Strange blocks, then you like just completely deny Zemo power, and he goes down to 0 there. And just gets to like 5 dog route out of you, which, yeah.
I think Schmid is maybe looking at bumping Strange to the back of the train piece and not off it, but
Yeah, he's like, I think he's considering if he wants to reroll or not, and like just get out of the damage. Okay, so he decided to take the 1 and no try at rerolls. He also gets blood as well, which hopefully they'll. It's not working.
So this works in theory on 2D terrain, but not not on 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's in sacrifice range.
Yep. I don't know if this is the spender or... Oh, it is a spender. Okay. Yeah, just kind of get the hell out of there. Oh, you being greedy? You popping it? Oh, you know it. I love it. Just take the damage. Who cares? It doesn't mean anything.
It's a good hit.
Yeah, it's pretty alright. Showing 6. That's dead strange.
Oh, he's just going to reroll. Yeah.
Seeing if that was books, that would have been 2 damage only.
I think he's maybe okay with that. He's going to get books up and he's in sacrifice range, so he probably gets a strange activation next round.
Potentially, yeah. Ant-Man's in a pretty good spot, though, to, like, kind of disrupt Voodoo being on the point and also in sack range. So I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. Voodoo also has, what, $1, so he can... You could, like, walk up, attack Zemo, and more than likely take a shit. End the point.
Yeah, he's kind of got that whole bottom lock down now, so I think you kind of try to just get greedy and kill Red Skull, or maybe put a stagger and maybe a stun on him, depending on where he goes.
Yeah, you get stagger, stun, and a push or whatever. That's pretty cool. And then you can really just walk back to the backside of your canister. And if Red
Stun
Skull
might be
wants
hard here.
Yeah, I don't
There's
think you get the
nothing-
stun, but like the stagger and the push is just cash money. I mean, if you can do that without dealing Red Skull damage, you are in an even better spot. Like if you can like try to like will your dice into rolling just crit and shield and like all blanks. And just spend your power, go down, and then just walk back to the Cure Serum canister, and you have 2 up for next turn too. So if Red Skull decides to like show his face, he gets absolutely punished.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And Schmid also still has Magic here, who can maybe, Magic could
Rhino.
rotate down.
And Voodoo, because he killed 2 models with his 1 activation. So
Yeah, I think he's in a pretty good spot here.
yeah,
He
and he
might
has a
even-
guaranteed push here as well too, which is great. So
Yeah.
Lukas also didn't take Cosmic Oblit, so he doesn't have like the free get out of jail free card. Okay, or you'll just crank Red Skull for 1,000 damage.
Yeah, that's a big punch.
Okay, sure. Yeah, crank him for half his health bar. Do you still push him here though, or do you like just kind of commit to the plan?
Yeah, he could do the move on to the point, maybe?
It's a size 3 there, so it'll be
Yeah,
hard.
okay.
But I guess you can move on this first one, punch Red Skull again, then go on the point the second time. I don't hate.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But if you're on the point, that means that you can be like just Red Skull can just scalpel you far away into the ocean and then just like kind of run.
Yeah. I think Shang-Chi is the best model in the game right now. I'll go on record in saying that.
He's pretty alright.
He's probably not going to kill him, though.
You got the stagger. Who cares?
Gosh, yeah, he's...
And it left him on 1 HP. That's... Yeah, and if Red Skull somehow attacks into Shang-Chi and makes the horrible mistake of not dealing him damage, he could just get thrown into the earth. So, as the dragon chases its tail.
Yeah,
But now the question
Red
is-
Skull...
Yeah,
Oh,
the
go
question is now, do you push Red Skull to the other side of the train where he doesn't get to see you? And you force out the thing? Or do you just, like, walk in to the canister here?
It's a great question.
Yeah, that's... I know. Yeah.
Maybe you walk onto the point and force Red Skull to use it to shove Shang out of range and then try to double tap him or something, but...
You could do it that way. I mean, you could also just, like, say F it, send Shang way out there, and then run with Red Skull. So I don't know if he can take the heat of a Rhino and Shang all by his lonesome. Oh, you could always, like, rotate Thanos up too, and then just kind of, like, fix the map. Oh, he's recalling it. Interesting.
Okay, so that's what they were
this
thinking
has
about.
maximum backfire potential.
Oh yeah, this will be really funny if it...
If
It almost
it doesn't
did it
kill
too.
him. Okay, well, exact
Or the
same
two.
result. Alright, well played, Red Skull, well played.
I'm not sure though what the thought on recal was there.
Yeah, I don't know why you recal there either. That
Oh, maybe to avoid the stagger?
maybe, but like he's rolling 8 dice on the second time around, and like the odds of hitting it are pretty good at the 8 dice, right?
Yeah,
It's like a 30 something, probably up to like a coin flip with 2 extra dice.
Huh.
Right?
Shang did take the push here.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Just kind of like force it out of like Red Skull. Like you just tax his power if he wants to like do anything. He already just like blew Recal too. So like with
Yeah,
that he's basically spending down and gambling on like dealing damage. Which you could also just say F it and like just kind of like try to blow up Rhino. You get like a size 3 throw as well. Oh, you could also do the funny thing of like throw the size 3 at Rhino and then you can then just like attack Shang-Chi twice from out of 3
yeah,
and then place on the canister afterwards. I don't hate that.
yeah. Maybe. I mean, he only gets one attack into Shang, and then Shang gets to bump onto the point. Then
Lucas, why aren't you using a long stick here? It's you don't have to eyeball it. It literally is the math is there for you.
is the long stick in a range 3 exactly the
It's
play?
damn close. You get like slightly further distance with range 3 place plus your base or whatever versus long stick.
Right. So if a long is in, you're
Exactly.
good.
And yep, yeah.
Tool Math with Johnny, brought to you by
Johnny.
Johnny's official Meatman OnlyFans that gives you exclusive access to all Lunch Meat Classic Championships.
Yes, this is true. I have 2 members and there's a trial spot for this month, so that was very exciting.
Yeah, that's good. Was that Nobility in the chat there? Nobility taking advantage of his Lunch Meat Classic OnlyFans subscription to the Johnny Pastrami channel?
It was not. It was
No.
Ben. It was Ben Lalka
Oh
doing
wow.
the stuff. Don't tell Alyssa. This is top secret, guys.
Oh wow.
She can't know about these scandalous OnlyFans subscriptions.
And the pork roll and the pastrami getting together. This is I think there's a collab happening here.
I mean, yeah, beef and pork is such a good combo.
Sorry, Mike. Back to the action here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like he's still just hemming and hawing a little over what he's Red Skull. But yeah, Red Skull simply must go here. I don't think you can chance Rhino getting to activate and just like throwing horns at you. So
Well, what else? I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're not gonna have Thanos go. You can kill. I mean, he can kill someone and keep Prio. So I think you got to start going for that at this point.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
But
like
he's
it doesn't.
staggered.
If like he doesn't go with like Red Skull, it makes no difference to Schmid if Red Skull is alive or dead in terms of giving a priority. It's already gone,
Yeah.
so he's just gonna go pure violence and try to put down Red Skull if he doesn't go here. So
I think Schmid here probably. He's probably thinking if he can have Red Skull off the table next turn and take that leadership away, I think that's got to be a pretty good outcome.
yeah, absolutely. And I think he's gonna
Um,
probably go for that. He's probably gonna walk Rhino to wherever he can to like throw horns at Red Skull. He also then
Yeah.
gets placed on the canister if he doesn't go again. But it looks like he's going. He's just death secreting an attack into Shang.
Yeah. Shang will probably get a bump here onto the point, which is interesting. But
Yeah, you can go like onto the terrain.
Shang is that? No, that's not Shang's block roll. Never mind. That was the last attack roll. Okay.
Yeah, that was the last whatever roll. Yeah.
Well, Skull's got 6 right now because I think he paid for the crit.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Into 2. Yeah.
Shang's alive. He gets a shock as well. Hopefully he remembers.
So yeah, Shang will bump onto the point. If you're Schmid, do you brace the throw here?
Good question. I don't know if you want to like get rid of the eyeball that he's on. Okay, it looks like he's going for it. I kind of like it as a safety valve protecting you from Rhino, but
So Schmid hit that brace very fast. So he doesn't want Lukas waking up with Prio and potentially killing Shang and taking him out of the game.
no, for sure. I mean, yeah, and if he wants to commit Thanos over there, he like is more than welcome to. I think you take that trade because then your models, your like 9-threaded models, is going to beat up this other side of the map pretty good. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of interesting down there, isn't it? So
Yeah, so it looks like Magic. Yeah, it'll be interesting what side Magic decides to go, because there's an argument that you've got some points to score in a fight down low, but he may feel like he can
yeah,
keep
Schmid, I think
Magic more flexible.
Yeah, I think she's gonna sit in the middle and just go fishing on Skull there. I think that's really close to be 1-inch place. I think you just have to pot commit to the 2.
Yeah, just spend the 2 power, double tap him, or
Yeah. Yeah, if it was like if it was a little closer, I think you risk it, but if not, no. Looked a little
wonder-
far.
do you try to bump 2 maybe towards the far console so that if you hit Red Skull in one shot, you could even move over onto it or something?
Yeah, I think you're pretty close in distance. If you go 2 straight out or whatever, just kind of try to be at the edge of Red Skull. Walk over, you get that canister. Rhino then comes over and gets the other one. Yeah, I actually like that quite a bit. And it kind of evens the playing field too for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to go to 5 to 2 then.
What's interesting here too is Schmid also has Plane of Poldock. It's Dark Rain versus Poldock, which is cool, but they both kind of have those delete cards that if he can flip Red Skull and then have an activation with Shang or even Magic, Planes might just let him eliminate a model.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to set up here. It would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Shang being shocked, though, definitely sucks a little for going for that assassination run next turn. Magic is a pretty good killer with it, especially with Soul Sword, and if you somehow get enough money for Dark Clyde, you're feeling real good.
Yeah.
Especially with reroll any. That gives you 5 of 8 again for a second bite at that apple. So
Mm-hmm. He really wants to be able to do this with 1 power, and I wonder if he's thinking about Magic being able to pay for books or something next round.
potentially, yeah. But I assume you're just gonna have Voodoo walk up and go pimp slap Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
Just try to go for the free throw and stuff and just get him out of there.
Mm-hmm.
In worst case, you deal damage. So
It's interesting too having Lucas's Thanos being on no power. I don't know how that's going to affect his activation. He may still just be able to space gem and pull someone in, but
no, I think that's actually kind of far for space. He's gonna have to at least walk once to get anyone relevant. I guess you could maybe go and get Shang-Chi. That looks what it was 4 between Thanos and Red Skull, so that's probably within 11 inches of Shang-Chi to Thanos. But then you're committing Thanos to that side of the map, and
yeah,
things getting scary there.
So Schmid is looking to put Voodoo into range 2 of Strange here. I think he can stay on the point and do that, which is one play. I don't know if he's probably also
kind of giving up a lot of damage potential of Voodoo, because just getting rid of Zemo feels not bad. He has no power. The throw is before or after the attack. It's after. That's okay though. You can
is he maybe? I wonder if Schmid's thinking about a Dark Rain Bob Rocket being able to KO Strange at the start of the round.
Yeah, that's true. But you could also still be within range 2 of Strange if you just go and beat up Zemo here.
Yeah, I like that play.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay. He's just going super safe here, and just bunkering a little more, which I guess sure. All right.
Yeah, maybe wants to let Strange go down and then rotate Voodoo or something.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. That it doesn't seem like he has the points for that yet, but he might after this round.
Yeah,
Thanos passes.
Yep.
So Magic might be lining up that play I was talking about, where you hop that way.
Yep.
And,
shoot
and
and
can
then
still
walk to the point. Yeah. And that lets your like Rhino kind of like rotate down.
Yeah, and if you lose Shang to Thanos here, it still lets you kind of move Rhino back onto that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. It probably puts him up 5-3 or 5-2, 5-2. Yeah, 5-3 for the round, and maybe yeah. Then you've got some flexibility to rotate if you're up 1.
Yeah, just go fishing with 4-die energy. Well, you get a power. That's fine. All right, now the question is do you go for it again or do you sit here? I feel like getting like Red Skull flipped is just so important.
Yeah, he might just. I mean,
Well, you
he's
still
got
have like
Rhino.
another bite at the apple with Rhino. Okay.
Yeah. It might
And
not be the worst thing to leave him on 1 because, maybe Lukas tries to take care of Strange and then you just, you have Red Skull dazed, but I think he probably just feels Rhino can get him here.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you get like 1 5-die attack into 4. It's good odds. It's like a 70-ish percenter to get like a damage through, so.
Yeah, so it looks like Thanos maybe trying to stop that scoring by going after Voodoo here, get him off that point, and put some damage into him.
Yeah, you definitely have to like kind of pot commit here to get Voodoo. Because you have to like walk place, and he's gonna probably. I don't know if you attack him or you probably attack him. You want the power on Thanos. See, and now Thanos is gonna like start getting starved here because of that poison.
Yeah, but I
Unless
really
he gets,
do
like,
think
some damage here.
the thing is next round. I think you play Dark Rain and you Death Decree Bob for a rocket that's like 13 dice into Strange with full rerolls.
Yeah, true that. You can't risk the pistol either, because otherwise Strange can just bump out of line of sight.
Yeah.
So
See,
you
but
just have to like pot commit there.
I just
Although
don't.
you do also have like the option for Hydra Tactics, and it's like a range 4 attack, so you should be able to get there pretty reliably.
Yeah, no, I think this is a mistake though, pulling Voodoo into Thanos' range to have sacrifice online next turn, unless he throws him away.
Yeah, I mean he also will have a bump too, so assuming he takes the damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Lucas's best chance here is just getting Strange off the board, but
yeah,
because then I don't know, then you're 4 models against Voodoo on that side, and you've got 3 extracts on that side of the board.
Yeah, it's not bad. So
Yeah, it kind of lets you lose the top and be okay, right?
yeah, you like basically trading your leader for leader, and I think I don't know whose leader is better in this situation. Like, who would rather have their leader here?
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting how it plays out.
Yeah. Yeah, Lukas is a wild man. He's ignoring all of our advice. Not that he can hear any of it, but I like to think he's hearing it.
He's going to punch Voodoo.
Alright, yeah, he's going for the karate chop. This makes sense. Okay, well, that's an attack. Of course. Skull after the crits pop. Perfect. Thanks, game.
Oh, gross.
Schmid's gonna roll out this crit. Nope. Not rewarded with a skull. Sad days. But yeah, you denied a point from Voodoo, or from like Schmid, which is fine.
Yeah,
Thanos is a thirsty guy, though. He is
in
desperate need of that power.
The thing is, though, if you're gonna do that, I think you send Voodoo the other way or out of sacrifice range. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't bring him into like there. You bring him out to like farther away from Strange.
Yeah, that didn't feel right, but
okay. Well,
what do I know?
Red Skull got smoked. Surprise.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Okay, casual 6 hits on that 5-die attack. You love to see it.
Yeah. I know Rhino would love to gain all that 6 power, but he only gets 1.
Yeah.
So
It's alright. He'll be up to 5 at the start of the next turn, and his like economy is going hard.
yeah, it kind of gives him everything he wants.
Yeah. Man, I'm just hating that recal play more and more, especially with like playing a Poldock being active onto like Red Skull next
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, you really want to save that for the pullback round.
You sure do. So, yeah, I feel like Shang might just go for like the double karate chop, and that might be enough to put him down with plane. So,
Yeah, it's definitely okay. 7-7 tie game. Both of their leaders are in peril. They both have delete cards on either side.
Iron
So
Bedbuck's
it's
coming up this turn, which makes total sense.
yeah.
Yeah, spend some money off of Strange. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, the books here is big on Strange because, a Bob Rocket or a Zemo charge, I mean, all these attacks are going to be into 5
Mystified
Mystic
now.
with Reverse Pierce.
Yeah, and like a Bob Rocket too, with where Strange is at, up on like in cover with like full skull modifies and full reroll potentially. That Rocket might not even kill him. Might just be fine.
Yeah,
And that Rocket will deal 2 damage to Thanos too, to like absolutely own that nerd. So
yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. I still wonder if you should sacrifice it onto Voodoo if Bob does shoot a rocket.
yeah, no, I think you still put it onto like Voodoo. You just can't let him take damage. Also, I think with where Voodoo's positioned too, you also get to splash 2 damage onto Ant-Man as well, just for good measure.
Well, the other thing that Lucas needs to hand out some infinity power, I think.
He does. He sure forgot. Unless he
Yeah,
did beforehand.
Forgetting to give Zemo a power here is a big deal.
Yeah, he should really be at 2.
Apparently, Zemo likes being on 2 and not 1.
I've heard that's the case.
You know what, though? I've played a lot of Zemo in Hellfire, and he also loves being on 4 at the start of every activation.
Okay, Hellfire is a very fair faction, okay?
3 threat. It's great.
Yeah. And he heals damage randomly, too.
Just like what 3 threats are supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Ant-Man's setting up a sweet barrage here to damage your own Thanos. This feels wild.
I don't know. We're just living life right now.
Yeah.
We're just seeing what's going to happen here. I mean...
Oh, he's also in baby form, too, so he can't actually shoot Bullet Ant Barrage yet.
Hmm. Yeah, and the problem is that you can't really go and then punch and let Schmid kind of bump out of a beam, if that's the plan. But
yeah. Oh, I think Thanos is actually going right now, is what it looks like.
Well, Ant-Man put out 3. That seemed like Ant-Man's.
Oh, he did his place. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hitch a ride. Yep.
So it's going to be a pretty big punch.
Yeah, 10 dice. Okay, well.
2 crits if he gets the skull.
Okay.
So he's got 7. I don't know who the attack went into.
I think this was into Voodoo.
Yeah, okay, so
no,
6 from Voodoo.
You got this. No! He doesn't even get the skull power either. This is bullshit.
Okay, so Voodoo disappears, and now Strange is kind of... Even if Strange lives here, Schmid's got an awkward decision whether to go after Red Skull or get his Strange activation.
Do you throw dice into Strange with Ant-Man now, or do you just pick up the extra X on the point?
I would be threatening Strange.
Yeah, I think you throw 6 dice at him. Yeah, I don't think you...
Yeah. I think you gotta make Schmid go with Strange here, because then you get an activation with Red Skull, and I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you have like the size 3 pickup as well. You can just throw that into like Shang-Chi, you get like pretty much a guaranteed days. And you get to
No,
like double tap into Rhino.
they just fixed the Zemo power.
Oh, they remembered now. Okay. I think Voodoo needs another power here as well. He only gained 5 of the 6 for the damage he took.
Did he have one on him?
Damage? I don't think so. He pressed the button, the power damage 6 times, but he must have misclicked the power. Because he should be on 8 currently.
Okay, so he's looking to transform here.
Yeah, he's checking that. See, I think the real move is you just like you transform out, you spend a power, transform back into Strange, put the scroll in a spot where you can just pick it up on the canister, and then on your transform back again from big or from like little back to big a second time, you
You
just
don't
pick it up
get
off
to
of the thing.
choose if he. Wait, are you saying if he?
Okay, so here's okay. So right now he's transforming from big to or from little to big. You use the superpower of like size change to go from big to little then. And then you punch Strange with another 6 dice, and then from there you get to go from little to big a second time this turn. And then with that second one, you put it in a spot where you can pick up the canister, or you pick up like the scroll agent, and you're also on the canister.
If you're
So it looks like that's what he's going to be doing here. Yeah. Or he's just going to throw the 4 dice at him, which no.
Oh, he's throwing a beam.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, this beam is scary.
Yeah, if you get a damage, you stun and poison. He's within 2, so there's no cover. Okay, well, I feel like somebody's going to be re-rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, into cool. Wow, you block 4. What a cool model.
2 wilds, yeah. Go.
Oh wow, and you gave 2 power to the homie. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Strange is
What a cool guy sometimes. And he's going for the old roly doodle. He got it. Nice.
So, do you send
Strange.
Thanos?
Yeah, go with Strange, send him to the Shadow Realm, and then you just double walk away and scalpel yourself. That feels alright. You could also just like, yeah, send Thanos way the hell away. He has no power, so he's like really sad. And you place yourself like on the far side of your own canister and just like absolutely eviscerate Ant-Man.
Yeah,
With like with a dagger and like a 5-die mystic.
Yeah, I think you can try. I think you could try to take out Ant-Man here. You know, force. Well, Bob's a bit of a threat too.
Yeah. It's a wizard has to play plane, right?
Yeah.
So Voodoo can't. Magic doesn't have enough money. Oh, she does. She has exactly enough money for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then you could just like throw like 2 5-die Shangs into Red Skull.
Maybe the thinking here is that you don't need to go. I think you're better maybe activating Strange, because even if Red Skull takes somebody out, you still have 2 models that can maybe take them off the board.
Yeah, true that. And you're also like, your models are only getting dazed; they're not getting KO'd over there. Whereas like Strange could potentially just get put into the earth. Although you don't have, so you're under books and you have 0 Thanos help now, right? So like, do they do that? Do they kill Strange with 5-die reroll all with reverse pierce?
The thing is, though, I think Bob with a rocket and Dark Rain takes out Strange in one shot.
Maybe Strange has cover against that Bob rocket.
Yeah, you would move him first, though.
Oh yeah, maybe. I guess you could like put him potentially. You could like Hydra Tactic him too. I guess you could like shoot Hydra Tactic if you get like free damage on Strange. You do. If not, you don't. And then just kind of place in line of sight of him, because I don't think Strange can get out of line of sight if like Bob goes to like the bottom, like diagonal corner of like Zemo with like range 4.
Yeah,
Alex is kind of back to square one.
I still think you would move him and put him in a spot too where he doesn't get thrown away back into Zemo for free damage. But
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I think that's inevitable. I think like even if he tossed it there, Zemo's getting free damage. So.
Yeah. Okay, so he
Scalpel Thanos makes sense.
Thanos.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He's just gonna go here first, see if he can like fish some power.
Yeah, he might.
The Ant Boy.
He might be able to one-shot Ant-Man here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. So does Ant-Man risk the transform? You rolled all those dice to get that Skrull. Do you?
Yeah.
To just give it up because nothing, or do you take it? Yeah, he's definitely in double tap range, so it's not like it matters that much.
Okay. Yeah.
He's just saying, "F it, we're giving it up." All right.
I mean, Strange has another scalpel too to come after him, but
he sure does. No, but I think Schmid is a much cooler guy. If he gets that scalpel, he's literally going to dive bomb Zemo and Bob and hit them both with it. Yeah, I actually kind of like this too. Like you like pick it up with Strange, and you can like fix your positioning with the scalpel if you fail.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's. I think it. Yeah, you throw all that in the garbage and go again.
Yeah, 2 with a Pierce. Yeah.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay, what about 3 with the Pierce?
There you go.
Okay, yeah, crank him for 2. That's a good number. That's danger.
So do you...
Yeah, you like snap pick up the scroll here, and then you can fix your positioning if you know. What is it like to roll perfect dice on Skrulls every single time? Just a question for both players, yeah. I feel blessed if I get like 1 of like 5 in a game.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, and you throw a 6-die poison into the little poisony guy. Okay. Well, yeah, you're popping that and then going fishing, I think.
Yeah, sending them all again.
Yep. Yeah, there's no reason not to. You don't kill him here. Go for glory. Put it over the top. Nope. Well, that happens sometimes. That's okay. Yo, you still got him with the poison. Let's go.
I think Strange might just get demolished here, but maybe I think you go.
We'll see. We'll see.
I guess the hard part is if you kill Shang, you lose Prio as Lukas, so he's just rotating Skull, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, no one's left to activate at the bottom, so maybe
it's embarrassing with like having to like walk Skull twice because you don't even have a homie to like steal power from.
Yeah, so you walk twice and then take a power off Bob to like portal over onto the Infinity.
Yeah, to like finish it off or whatever. Yeah, it seems fine. Yeah, there's like no threat on that side of the map now, so you're kind of safe until Voodoo awakens next turn, or Strange just like flies in at the cut and zaps him.
This is probably like I think Lukas is in a decent position here. It's starting to feel like one of those games that ends with 2 players tying on opposite sides of the Infinity and not wanting to move.
We might get there. We'll see.
We're getting into that territory here.
Yeah, but if Strange is the one left, he definitely has the trump card in that like situation because he can always like just like walk forward, dagger, and then like run away. So.
Yeah, and I guess what Lukas has an advantage here too, I think, where if he can take Strange's extract this turn, he's in a really good spot with 3 extracts on his bottom side of the board there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think he might be going for the glory here with Bob Rocket.
I think he's looking to get a throw off here.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe just get rid of that like hex in the center. I don't know. Place within 3.
Was he sending Bob or is he sending himself?
Well, Scalpel's within range 2 pickup, so
Oh, he's trying to stay within 3 of Bob to maybe set up a throw into Strange.
Oh yeah, I don't hate it.
Okay, yeah.
You could just also put the medium stick down from Strange to see exactly where you need to be for like precision laser guidance. Looks like he's just out. He goofed.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely could have just
Yeah.
put the stick down. Yeah.
You sure could have. Well, whoopsies.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
These are just the plays that make you not want to play on Team Ontario, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, now you get to like just kind of run at Thanos and stagger his stupid ass. I love it.
Yeah, get Shang in the fight.
Yeah, he's coming. Oh lordy, he's coming.
Oh god, yeah.
It would have been sick if you could have karate or like punched Bob too, but
Yeah.
that's where he's going. That was his instinct right there.
Yeah.
But you also like
Alright.
if you can roll like crit shield, nothing else, or just kill Thanos, that works too. Okay, yeah, whatever, just kill him. Yeah, he doesn't need to be alive. Get his ass.
Oh god.
And if
All
he had
right, well-
survived, he would have been staggered anyway. Just
Right. If staggered and pushed away.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I'll just
brutal.
die.
Yeah, and he gets Shang in the fight next turn. Like, I
Yep.
think that's a great outcome.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone any more perfect.
Oh, and he's gonna put the scroll over where Magic maybe can run over and get it.
Yeah, you don't want to like be able to like give it up to Bob as easily.
no,
So.
he just pays a powering.
Oh, Shang's going to
Or
get it.
Shang just
Oh,
drops
yeah.
it there and walks there, scoops it up, and then rolls his 4. Okay.
Yeah.
What a cool
This game sure swings fast when.
Yeah.
crazy
Okay, well,
stuff happens.
Shang pooped his pants.
What a cool, fair model. Yeah.
He is a fair mod.
I
He
think
can't roll.
Shang.
He can't roll a critter wild on Fortnite. It's very fair.
Goodness. I think Shang has to be the best model in the game right now.
He's definitely up there, I think.
Yeah, I think he's number 1. That's my. I don't even know if that's a hot take at this point. I mean, you could argue Thanos, you could argue Thor, Zemo. There's some good models, but I think he's the best right now.
He's probably up there. Abomination hasn't come out yet, so but I think he takes the throne. Man, I love me some Abomination. I am simping hard for that weird swamp boy.
Oh god. Are you going to be taking Abomination to squad goals?
We'll see. If I end up being a webs enjoyer again this year, then I might. Yeah, I think he has such a nice little home in webs, and having big Proxima and little Proxima on the same team feels really cool.
Gosh. I just there's been so many new releases that I have just kept no track of what his card actually says. So what's like the cool webs play with a bomb there?
Okay, so in my mind, so he's like 7 health both sides, has tough hide and ornery, so he like always generates extra power. He has a size 4 terrain throw, like it's like range 2 pick up like long stick to like throw out there. So he like controls terrain. He's ultra fast because he's large base medium mover. So he like does the same like steal plays as like Proxima and stuff. Has tough hide. Gets
Looks like
extra
Bob
power
is going
out
to
of
take
it.
down Shang here, by the way.
Okay. Is he though?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he got him.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
All
Oh
right.
man. I don't know though.
So,
I
and
think
then in addition to that, he has like a very like cool spender. He also has this amazing like superpower. It's like 3 power, and you like poison bomb everyone near him, and they also lose a power too. And for like webs, being able to like control and deny your opponent's like power econ, just like makes them so much worse off at killing webs.
Gosh, I love killing webs.
I know, and he
The
makes it
best
a lot
part of
harder
the
to do
game.
so. So it's just perfect, right?
You'll have to see it.
Did
Just
Bob
love to
hit?
see it.
Okay, and of course Bob hits like the 2 die Grell save.
Yeah. Bob
Absolute
the two
legend.
threats now officially done more than Thanos this game.
True that. Although those 2 extra dice probably let Ant-Man flip a voodoo, right? For 4 extra
Yeah.
dice.
Okay, so Schmid is just sending.
Yeah, we're sending it now. Yeah, we don't need to leave models on that side of the map.
So he's got the Stampede, Punch Zemo, chuck something into him.
Yeah, you have that size 3
Yeah.
right in front of him too. Yeah, and Force
I
breaks
mean,
out.
he might. I mean, if he gets enough, maybe he just robs Zemo here. Like, there's a few.
You could
I
rob
mean,
Zemo. You don't like get to
you,
pick up the thingy, but like I guess denying it and putting it in like a weird spot might be okay.
yeah, you could even maybe rob Bob.
It's really sad that he can't just go and kill Bob here and like clean him up. I think he throws the size 4 into Bob though and tells him to like brace or riskier 2 threat here because his shields are
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So you give Zemo a punch, throw something into Bob. You're gonna force brace from throwing at either one of them, which is smart. But
Yeah, which is fine. You get it out now, and then you're feeling pretty good. So
I wonder if he's also thinking about putting Rhino somewhere where maybe Sacrifice is online with Shang. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, that's possible too. It'll protect Shang-Chi into next turn.
This is a very Schmid style game though. Where
Yeah, I was
you
literally gonna say
know,
Schmid just like literally has pulled Lucas into like the ocean with him. Oh, you're
Yeah.
just straight up giving up Bob here? That feels like a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess if
especially
you roll bad. Okay.
putting Zemo to 1 power though doesn't feel
No, do not
great
pop this
either.
crit. What are you doing, you sassy boy? Get out of here.
I guess the thought process is that he was expecting Bob to go down either way, and with the loaded token, at least he comes back next round.
No, he doesn't come back. He
Yeah, he's
he's
activated.
flipped, so he's dead if he dies because he has an activated token. If he dazes with an activated token on flip side, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
He's
Nobility
bracing, though.
Nobility in the chat was already on it. That's what he's here for.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so definitely flip
Yeah.
that brace as fast as we could.
Yep, that was slapped down real fast.
Oh, Dark Rain being played by Bob onto Rhino?
Huh. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Well, I guess good thing he has one more reroll. All that for 1 point of damage. Let's go. And 2 power on Rhino. Perfect.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel great. I think Lucas is using a lot of his cards where, when you're not getting death decrees. Oh gosh, and Rhino's just gonna leave.
Yep.
He has a
Charge at
stun
him
right
if
here,
he
but
wants. Yeah.
yeah. I think that there's been too many times where, Dark Rain or with no death decree, all that, like all those really big attacks that Cabal makes, you're just not getting them, and I think that's you're just not getting the value out of all this synergy that I think you normally do to start taking everyone out of the game.
Exactly, yeah. You're not layering your like big buffs, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what lets you go over the top a lot of teams, especially with like books up and stuff too. If you are like, it looks like he was trying to like take a bite at the strange apple, but you don't have the resources for that.
Yeah, just throw your 6 dice at Rhino and see what you can do while you've got Dark Rain up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels like the only play. I mean, if you're going to play Dark Rain into Rhino, like, this is what you're doing it for.
Yeah. I think he's charging, which, I mean, you get power back potentially, which feels okay. He already bumped off the point, so that point is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he
So,
charge
you're
that
like-
instead of spender?
You get power back, I think is the plan.
Yeah, because it gives him power to maybe go with Zemo with Prio and Master Swordsman into someone.
Yeah, because you basically have like a nothing burger of an activation with magic. She's gonna like walk and go fishing a little, I guess. Maybe get one attack off into
Yeah.
Ant-Man. No, not even. So
Could she walk range 3 and shoot a range 4? Oh, Rhino just, aggressive back on the point.
Ant-Man's in baby form or adult form here? He's a baby, so he actually has stealth. So I don't think without that extra 2 inches, she's getting it. Yeah, maybe though.
She
Konami
definitely can hop 3.
Oh yeah, she can. Okay, damn. I was not expecting that.
Now she could go on to that point though and just take it, right? Because
You could take it, but like, who cares, right? Currently scoring 2-2 each, right? Like whatever.
yeah, that's true. Look, I'm a Hellfire player, all right.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Like, how can I screw up this game by not being aggressive? That's all I think about.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like this. Just taking more bites than Ant-Man into his like weaker defense. You just have to deal 2 damage here. It's not terrible odds to poke him and get him. So.
I think that would, yeah. It's just, as you would say, it's less homework to do next round if you can just take him out now.
Yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay, well, joke's on Ant-Man, I guess. Magic's gonna take her power. Give him a little scare.
Magic,
Yes.
what a great model.
Yeah, she's been proven to be pretty okay. Like, I mean, for like a 3 threat, she's just been like hyper mobile and like just taking little like opportunistic like pokes here and there. I think that's totally fine for like Schmid.
Has she done a damage yet?
No, she's hopped around and scared some models and put the fear of God in Lukas a little, I think. So that has some value, I'm sure.
So
I heard New Mutants has become really popular because you actually get to play Magic every game.
Yeah. There was like one of my buddies was playing them at Second Wind, and he won best in affiliation on New Mutants, so that was cool. He was
That's
the only
good,
New
man.
Mutants player, so it was kind of default. But he had a lot of fun with them and got to do like some really like janky, sassy stuff with Ultron, and I think he brought some other like big cool models too that you can just like bring in and just say
Nice.
hi, hello to your opponent. Yeah.
Chewy, this really riled up the chat. Nobody is happy with any Magic praise.
I don't know why.
I'm
I
actually
think she's
pretty
kind of a
pro
cool
Magic.
model. Yeah.
I play her in Apocalypse, but I play D's and pay to flips. I don't do what Chewy's doing. Super different.
Well, you probably should, because I don't know if you know this, but Chewy came second place at Second Wind and knows
did
what he's
pretty
doing.
alright, yeah.
Only
he had a great
only
run.
true heroes come second place at Second Wind.
What are you opening
Jeff
up with as Lucas
Pro.
here? Are you like who's the
That
target you're
is
trying to
a-
take off the board?
That's a great question. So
I think I
you
get
don't have
greedy
books up.
with Zemo, right? Like you can potentially take down a Rhino with a Death's Decree Zemo, and then maybe take a shot at somebody else.
Maybe potentially. I think you want to like try to flip one of the dazed models. Getting either Voodoo or Strange here just feels so good. You don't have books up either, so they're a little.
I think getting Strange is a
exposed.
little greedy because you don't have. Yeah, I'm assuming Lucas is going to want to go for the Death's Decree play.
Yeah,
And
you also have like Zemo too, or like Red Skull could also just try to put Shang into the earth here. He doesn't have like any friends nearby. He can also ultimately like bump in for a sacrifice, but then you're like blowing sacrifice. Like Voodoo doesn't want to ever be sacrificed too because he only gets his base dice, and Rhino also like doesn't get crits or anything. So I guess, and he's like kind of exposed a little with only like needing 3 damage. So we'll see what he ends up doing.
Which one of Schmid's characters has the best activation here if you leave them alive?
Probably, I mean, Shang-Chi is going to probably activate Thanos as worst possible thing he could do. I think that's like the floor, right? Dim Mak, is that
Yeah,
a
you
guaranteed
attack
stagger and a
first.
likely activation?
No, Dimbok does not have any stagger.
It just act.
It's only if they have a stagger to activate it.
Oh,
So you have to like 10,000 shape strike first, hit the stagger trigger, and then you can Dimbok for the activate, assuming you hit the stagger on the first attack. So
Yeah, so
there
that's
is
always a
kind
good
of a
question.
fun play with Bob here. You have some money. I guess you actually don't have as much as I thought, because you could have like what's it called? Why am I failing on what it's called here? Hydro Tactics twice. You could like go off of Zemo, then off of like Red Skull, and then from there you can like be like basically like touching Voodoo, and then throw a rocket out of range 3 of like Shang-Chi, and if throw 9 dice at him, potentially
yeah. The
like put
guys
him
in the
into the
chat
earth.
are pointing out that you really want to prevent Shang-Chi activating with Poldock on Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos might just straight up die to that.
Yeah,
The
so
16 dice reroll any.
you probably want to go with Zemo then, Death's Decree, go into Shang-Chi, and just try to take him off. Well, daze him, prevent that play.
Yeah, you also have Red Skull too. Red Skull can just like borrow power from like Bob, come over to like Shang-Chi, throw 9 die energy into him, try to go over the top, you get a Zemo roll too, and then throw like 5 more, potentially put him down. So
So it looks like he's. Oh yeah, he still doesn't know what he wants to do here.
yeah. You could also
Ant
send
Man.
Ant-Man
Oh,
too. Although if like Ant-Man goes, I feel like you just throw like 13 dice at Strange and see if you can just get him down.
yeah. It seems everyone thinks going after Shang here is the play. I mean, he's got Poldock, so Dim Mak and a builder also just does a whole bunch of damage.
Yeah. No, I don't hate it.
Just pulling power off Ant-Man. Looks like he's gonna go for a place.
Yep. Okay, so he's going with Red Skull. Yeah, I don't hate going that close because then you can also pick up the TLC member over there, and then it's left eye. I was making a joke. I just get the free throw at Shang-Chi. So
Yeah, so you get the throw, and then you get a boosted energy attack.
yep. Yeah, you
Um,
just borrow the power from T-Dog here, which seems
Yeah.
perfect. So
yeah, this play seems great.
Yeah.
He's got a good chance of
well, we'll
taking it.
see how this all goes.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess he got him for 1. That's cool. Which terrain piece did he take? Was that the hex that he grabbed, or did he grab the left eye?
It was the eye, I thought. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so Schmid just bumped Shang into sacrifice range to Rhino.
Hell yeah. So yeah,
So
so I think
that's
if like Thanos declares death decree, you just put it into Rhino. You could
yeah.
also wild Goose leaves the flock, and then I don't know if you. So you may use this power after the attacker resolves. This character may advance 1. Okay, never mind. You can't be out of range of whomever, but you could also
Should
like
Lukas
just
be
move yourself into.
moving Shang-Chi here out of sacrifice range before doing any attacks? I mean, he could pull power off Bob, right?
No, you can only scalpel once per turn.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not as
he's
good
not
as
like
Strange.
Strange, right?
Yeah, it's not. Oh my god. Oh lordy. If
So
He's not
Rhino
like,
is taking the sacrifice attack here.
yeah, that makes total sense. Okay, well, good one to sacrifice and collect. And Rhino survives. Let's go.
Oh
jeez.
wow.
Okay, well, that's embarrassing.
Nobility doesn't understand why he moved closer before attacking. And yet Nobility also likes to charge with his Namor before attacking, moving closer as well. So easy mistake to make, right, Nobility?
Yeah. No, he wanted the throw first, but I think he doesn't have the whatever anyways. You can't. I think you attack first, then do the throw. Because then you can't sacrifice a throw, as it turns out. But you can bump first and then get into sacrifice. So
Nobility's just upset that he lost a lunch meat championship final by erroneously making a Namor charge when he shouldn't have. You remember that, Johnny?
Oh, sure, yeah. Oh, poor guy.
Sometimes you just move first when you shouldn't. It happens. Happens to the best of us.
It does. Alright, it looks like he's going for Rhino here, just trying to, like, finish him off. Yeah, I think you pop it. You simply cannot, not. Okay, well, he dies. Your odds of hitting him for one there were outrageously good, so.
Alright, so at least you get Rhino, but yeah.
I think you're just out there, it looks like. Yeah, there's a pixel there. Yeah.
Alright, so if you're Schmid, do you just try to kill Thanos with a Poldark Shang-Chi activation here?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just put that fucker in the earth.
Seems logical, right?
Yeah, he's there. Shang-Chi, like, was blessed by Lukas not microwing very well, and yeah. You just go hard into the paint and just put Thanos down. Yeah, killing his active 8-point model, or at the very least, letting him sit this one out till next round feels pretty okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's sad that Shang-Chi had to play like brace there. Otherwise, you could have just thrown said fuck it, we ball, and just throw 20 dice so reroll any into Thanos. If you have like Voodoo playing or something. And really give him the screws, but
I think Schmid did that play to me in our game where he had to kill a Rhino, and so he did a double Shang Spender.
Yep, yeah, he did. That's literally happened to your guys' cuts game or like game to play into cuts or whatever.
Yeah, that was
cool.
That's why he's here and not me.
Yeah, that's right. Because he knows how to double dim back with playing a full dock.
What a stupid model. I love it.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
I'm playing him a lot, so don't nerf him.
Yeah, that's right.
Between Avengers and Hellfire, it turns out he's pretty good with extra power and extra healing.
You know it. Yeah, I absolutely love like Shang-Chi just like even if you don't play Poldark, just like punching Thanos in the face here. You get to like, oh now he's going for the glory here.
Yeah, this is a Schmid play.
Yeah.
I think this is
I feel like you keep the power on Voodoo and you play it off of you're doing this in such a goofy order, Schmid. Why are you doing this?
Maybe does he want to keep a charge online if he gets Thanos here? Okay, it's not the greatest attack roll. 3 skulls kinda. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to take Oh, he did it into Red Skull? Oh, he did a Red Skull.
Okay, yeah, alright.
Maybe he feels that Thanos isn't
without Cosmic Portal, he is a lot weaker off, so.
Okay, yeah, so charge Builder, and then he gets a push on Bob or Zemo, I guess. Yeah.
You could also just push Red Skull 2 out into No Man's Land.
I think he's gonna get Red Skull. Yeah.
Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Sick.
Well, and I guess that play also lets him keep Prio as of now.
Oh, he healed on that last one. Okay. Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, he like... Okay, what just happened here? Okay. Red Skull died.
Alright, so I think Schmid's kind of banking on Thanos maybe not being as effective without the leadership. Zemo as well. Thanos is in an awkward spot where Zemo probably can't get to Strange here and still have a death decree. So, yeah, I think Schmid probably likes his position here, and Lukas is, yeah.
Thanos would own, with where he's at, I think he only gets a single attack into Reds, or into Strange, so.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Ant-Man punching Strange here, it looks like?
Oh yeah, it was a big hit there.
Okay, well, good defense roll. Yeah, just take 2 only. And now you get to like, well, you wait until Ant-Man does his stuff before you bump. So easy, Schmid. Yeah, I think you just get the hell out of dodge. Which the very funny thing now is with him up there, I don't think Ant-Man can actually like transform in and hit Strange.
I think he's gonna look to position to get Death's Decree into Voodoo, maybe.
Oh, that's a far one. I don't know
Well,
if
he
you do
just
that. I guess you can like
he
you
just
can do Ant
hitch a
ride
ride.
or whatever. Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you hitch a ride onto the other side of Voodoo, punch him with Death Decree, and
Nah,
Or
maybe you
not.
just
Or
no. Okay,
could be saving Thanos' power for Zemo doing the Death Decree.
it's true.
potentially, yeah.
Zemo might not live through Voodoo here, though. I don't know. Well, yeah.
Yeah, because you can. Yeah, you're in a great spot. You have like the throw on line too. You can literally just like double throw. Yeah, he's just. Yeah, we're going in.
he's pumping into spender range. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hit him with the staff of Ligma. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, if he takes out Zemo here, that gets tough because Lucas isn't threatening as much then, and going into the next round, that's a lot of firepower, and he may not even KO model this round, but we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Thanos has good odds of actually like hurting Shang-Chi either. So
Voodoo is in that funny amount of damage left where he could get Counter-Strike to death.
not with that roll. He's needs that, doesn't he?
He's gonna do some power burn damage there, right? It's the
Yeah,
same.
you do power burn him for 2. So okay, yeah, I guess you'll take it.
And then he just does that again.
He's
can you-
counter-striking
He's
first.
counter-striking.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going for the glory here. Okay, 1 damage. So, and you give another bump to Voodoo. Just bring him in deeper.
Just always
Although-
looking for bump plays.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you just go to the side there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that feels safer. You do not want to be into like Thanos
No.
crop place range. So
He got super excited there, and then
he
went,
did.
"Nah."
Yeah, he was like, "I'm going in." Wait a second. Yeah, you could also just go back to and just go for like a fun little fishing adventure into like Zemo with like a builder.
I don't
Okay.
know. I kind of like him just going and killing Zemo with another power burn attack, but I guess not.
Maybe he's doing it to Ant-Man here.
He did spend.
Yeah,
over. Oh no, he's
okay. He's just stripping him, which
Healy steal.
seems fine.
That's interesting. Yeah. Make him come after you, I guess.
And he rolled and succeeded too.
I
What
don't-
are these
I was gonna
dice
say, I
rolls
don't
on these
think we've
freaking
seen-
scrolls?
There's been
Crazy.
0 failed scrolls this game.
There's been 1, and it was Shang-Chi, the one guy with 4 dice. All the 2-die models, easy, clean. Don't even worry about it.
So this is interesting. Maybe he's what's he afraid of here?
Robert Dobolina. But Bob can get to wherever the fuck he wants, so it really doesn't matter if you're there, because he has like Hydra Tactics to the other side of Zemo, which reaches to anywhere he wants, so.
Yeah, it's a good point by Nobility. Leaves him on 1 power and also keeps Prio at this point. So yeah, try to kill Ant-Man instead. Keep Prio for next round because we're probably going.
Yeah, okay, well he's got Ligmud.
Yeah, so Lucas is he's not gonna have Prio. He's losing activations. I think Schmid's in the board state he likes here. This is
And he also didn't goof as well with being within 2 of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, Bob can just roll up, launch a rocket at magic, and clear Schmidt's board there pretty easily. So
Maybe Thanos needs to I don't know. Well, you can't really do it. Get greedy, have Thanos go, stick Voodoo within 2 of Magic, or Shang within 2 of Voodoo or something, and then set up Bob for next turn.
I think you need to go with Zemo before Strange snipes him.
Into what? Like walk and make 1 attack?
I
Because
mean,
that
it's
counter
better
strike
than
was
it's better than 0 attacks though.
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, you don't win this game by letting more of your models daze before activating.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
fair.
he's going after Shang with the Death Decree.
Yeah, I think he's death decreeing a Zemo stab into Shang here.
I like it. You hope to get power to be able to Master
Yeah.
Swordsman in a second attack.
Absolutely.
So what did Shang just spend power for the hidden flock?
Yeah.
Believes the
He
goose
did,
or
yeah.
whatever.
He's wild goose in it, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, but one of those
Uh-oh.
spells is a crit.
Sure isn't. Some
No,
silly
right.
leaders
That's true.
all.
You need a leader
are
for that.
kind of toast, yeah.
All right, so the wild goose is goose
And no
the floss,
damage,
and
a bleed, and
And Shang healed.
he's getting goosed.
so he's just gonna move away, leave Zemo somewhere, no fun.
Well, you move first and then put Zemo somewhere, right?
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think Zemo's had a Death Decreed swordsman attack all game.
Nope, he sure hasn't. He could have if he didn't spend for that stupid counter to Voodoo.
I once had a Magneto take 7 damage from 2 counter strikes of a Zemo.
Okay, well,
So
I guess
I live in that world where forever
Alright.
I'm going to worry about that.
Okay, you've been like 0.001%ed.
Isn't it?
Nice job. Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance. Okay. Zemo is gonna roll not great
Maybe.
again.
Maybe
2
1
blocks
damage.
for Shang.
Okay.
He's the best model in the game.
What a cool guy. And the goddamn of it too is that Shang-Chi is probably out of like Thanos range. I don't know what like the current distance is, but it looks like that's a little further than like 11 inches. Or it's close to it anyways. So like even if Thanos wanted to, he couldn't like cosmic or like space jam himself in and then mind jump Shang-Chi back onto the point.
Yep.
So we'll see though what he wants to do.
I wonder if Schmid is he at the point where he's looking to like scalpel Voodoo backwards away from people?
I don't hate that honestly. Like Schmid doesn't have priority, so I mean I guess that's okay.
So he's got so he can move within 5 of Bob, shoot him, and then scalpel Voodoo away and kind of remove all of Lucas's threats this round.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Give like
Yeah,
maybe
'cause-
1 attack to Thanos then, that's fine.
Yeah, because I don't, Schmid doesn't win this round, but you could probably get so up on points as well that your runaway plans are in line for next game.
Yeah.
Or next round.
Yep.
Nobility suggesting maybe you move Strange up north and just score the points.
Oh, and just get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, I don't hate that either. It protects your leader. He's like a little damaged. 1 bad attack roll or something will easily
Yeah.
get him.
Okay.
So
Magic also has a double tap into Bob here. So
yep, she sure does. Yeah, you get to like go
Yeah.
2 4-dies into him, which he has a damage already. That's pretty good odds to put that little guy down, and he's not a brain genius, so
yeah, I mean Schmidt's maybe trying to keep prio here, but I don't know how much that. Well, maybe it matters, but
he's getting last act. He for the rest of the game with 2 KO'd models. He's getting last activation from now on, unless something goes wildly wrong. So who cares?
Well, this round though, he's still setting up for prio.
He could
So
potentially, yeah.
killing Bob would flip it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's better to like Bob gets his rocket this round or next round. I think I would want to just try to take him out here, but
Yeah. Okay. It looks like he scalpeling himself. Yeah.
scalpel, take 2 shots at Bob, and get Voodoo out of there.
Well, you scalpeled yourself, right? So you don't actually get to scalpel Voodoo, because this isn't gonna
Oh
give you
yeah,
more money.
it's too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just,
Okay, so
just
Bob takes the 2
dart.
here.
Yeah, he pukes that out too. Yeah, you keep that away from Thanos. You don't let him pick that up.
Can move Strange and get it and be body blocked by Rhino.
He already has one, so. There's no picking that up.
Yeah.
Did Schmid not spend his power gun? Does not look like he did.
Oh, so he's gonna get Strange way out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go put him far away. We're safe. Many Thanos threats. Okay, there he goes. He heard me. He knew. Yeah, I think you just go going to beat Voodoo's ass here. He has Daniel out there anyway, so like, or no, he got it back, didn't he?
Okay, so Thanos spaces, moves Voodoo with the
Yep.
Mind Gem.
Yeah, and you get like 2 attacks at him. So.
Just gonna try to punch him.
Yep.
Being base to base, the bump can't get him out of range too.
Correct.
think it's
Unless
the math.
Lukas
Yeah.
decides to throw him on a wild or something. Okay, or he'll just explode. That's fine too. Whatever.
Yeah. Schmid gets books back for next round.
He sure does. Schmid is so efficient at flipping those damn books every time.
He's played a lot of combo games.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Alright, Thanos. You can go over there, I guess, buddy.
Doesn't have the reality gem to turn those skulls into crits for
Sure
that
it
roll.
doesn't. Yeah.
Alright, so Lukas is going to have prio and a lot of work to do, but Schmid's only going to score 3 here at most. So,
Yeah.
that's not catastrophic for Lukas if he can have a really good activation here after Magic goes.
Mm-hmm.
Does Magic...
I think you just place 2 at the portal and just like take a couple free shots at Thanos. Just throw like 2 4-dies at him. It looks like, okay, he's going to walk up, karate chop him with like the pierce attack and then bop away, it looks like.
Yeah, because he can just score that point Thanos is on, right?
Oh, he sure can he? That's how that works. Yeah, you could like also like place up there too. Place 2, get on the point, and then just throw shit at Zemo. And see if you can like flip him as well. Although flipping Zemo feels like a little dangerous with Thanos being alive. Okay,
I don't think you flip Zemo here. Yeah, you just take the 3-0 round or 3-1 round. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then you like put pressure for next turn too, which feels great.
Yeah, so Zemo really has to make something happen here.
Yeah.
I think you have to go with Zemo, right? You probably can't go with Bob first. Well, yeah, I think you have to go with Zemo here.
Yeah, you can't risk Zemo dying. He just gets like a size 2 thrown at him by like Rhino or something, and then he might just go away.
Yeah, I think you can swordsman with a death decree into Shang-Chi maybe, and
yeah, it looks like
try to just go over the top.
Did Magic just like slam the books? Is that what happened there? Yeah. Okay. That's what you did. Okay, cool. Yeah, you have all physical attackers. Lucas's side, you windmill slam those books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for like Thanos' gun, which he likes his money for other stuff, so.
Yeah, Thanos has had he hasn't had a very productive game, and the death decree hasn't had a big impact. But he's doing that now. He's looks like he's picking Rhino as the target because he doesn't have the same tech as Shang does here.
Yep. Yeah, go for like Sword Daddy here, which is fine.
Well, it's a pretty good sword. Yeah.
Eh, is it though? Is it though?
3 skulls, yeah, gross.
Okay, well, I guess, sure. Deal him 3. That's fine.
At least here you get, well, yeah, the bump. And now you only have a charge, nothing
Yeah.
special.
Exactly.
Yeah, charge into range of that, do what you can. If he leaves Rhino up, Rhino also has Robbery on Thanos up right now.
Yep, and yeah, you can throw him literally into Zemo, make Zemo cry, and then just fuck off into the sunset.
Yeah, you can kind of throw Thanos where you want and then have Rhino kill Bob if he stays up here. And then
Yeah.
you've got just a bad Thanos activation.
Alright, Rhino. That one. Oh, you're alive already. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You take that 1 damage. Let's go.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, I think
Okay.
you definitely just go Rhino and rob Thanos here.
Yep, rob Thanos, flip Baron Zemo. Or you throw it, fuck it, you throw him at Bob, right?
Yeah,
Bob's not
you
the
just
best
go
odds
after
of
Bob.
dodging that, then you can just, yeah, run to the hills. Okay, well, Zemo gets pushed again. Yeah, you can just push him off to the side, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just don't give anybody rerolls and life's good.
Yep.
Yeah, just gonna put him at Strange. Give Strange something to do.
Yeah, just go for the snipes. Might as well. You're there.
I guess if it came down to where you needed to get that off of Zemo to score out or something, or
Yeah, for
not,
sure.
Zemo's not threatening anything right now, so
Yeah. Alright, Thanos.
so you rob Thanos into Bob and then do a
Slide double walk to like the opposite point. I don't think you quite make it to the other serum canister, right?
yeah.
Seems
I
a little
think
far. Bing bong. You slippy doing. Okay, well, he's already dead. Nice. No, he's not. Just kidding. That could be a crit. Okay, well, sorry, Bob. Not today.
so. Thanos takes no damage. Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't care. Okay, embarrassing.
what was that Rhino movement there?
That was the him pooping his pants on the scroll and then
Oh,
getting
okay.
pushed.
Yeah. Just gonna abandon ship. Yeah. He gets so far. I mean, he might make it.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
never
close.
underestimate how far he gets with that big base and
Yeah,
a million. Yeah, goodness. Is he gonna get there?
It's pretty close. I think if he was like a little cleaner with his movement, he would have.
Oh, he's there.
Okay, he got it. Could have been further though. That's over 18 inches. I think that's over 18 inches from Thanos. So Thanos can't actually like interact with, which is very
Yeah,
funny.
that's just gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Actually, I
Schmid
guess
did
he
a really,
still could because he has like a mind potentially. But
yeah. I think Schmid did a good job this game of being, he was pretty selective with his attacks and he was disruptive enough that Thanos was kind of in weird positions and not able to gain a lot of power and yeah, I think they just called it. Okay.
yeah, I think it sounds like Lukas conceded. Yeah. Well, damn.
Well, I guess I'm playing for the Meat Man.
Hooray!
It's been settled.
All right, we're gonna hop in the other chat then. Hi there.
Yo,
It seems like you conceded at the end there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh well.
Yeah, so my big question is, what were you thinking with the recalibration matrix when you played it?
I was thinking that I would love to get an activation with Red Skull, like an actual full activation. And I felt like I felt like with him one-shotting Ant-Man, that I was on the back foot. I didn't like that at all. And I felt like I needed as many activations as I could that round because he was like wiping my characters.
Sure,
So
that's fair.
Yeah. So yeah, that second action on Skull would have been nice.
No, absolutely. Yeah, like ended up being the exact same result, which was kind of funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, that's fair. And then, yeah, I guess like for Schmid, nice job, you did it. Congratulations.
I've done it.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I think the thing I enjoyed most about your play was like you were able to like kind of limit Lucas from like ever like stacking like multiple versions of like his buffs on like one model. Like he was never able to like stack like a Death's Decree plus like Dark Rain, or like Zemo never got like the opportunity to like throw like Swordmasters with like Death's Decrees or anything of like that sort. And I feel like you did a good job of like disrupting him enough to like prevent that. And that like kind of like didn't let him go over the top of a lot of your models.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out. But there's still some. The Ant-Man play was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Ant-Man's pretty cool, yeah.
Like the port up turn one, where it's like, fuck, like he's either going to safe grab it, or I have to go get it, and then he's like, all right, I'm just going to punch you. You know, he can get so far. And then I did an attack on Thanos, which I was like, when we talked before the game, Johnny, I'm like, just put poison on him, 1 damage, put a little poison,
Yeah,
annoy
that'd be
Thanos.
perfect. Yeah.
And then it's like, do 4, and it's like, oh, Death's Decree turn 1, here we go.
Yeah. But that poison ended up being like pretty helpful like into turn 3, because it like denied him from having like that little bit of extra resource that he really needed, and he was kind of like starved there. So
It was interesting. I wasn't sure. Like, I mean, I the Red Skull play he did where he ran across the board. I was like, should I have gone with like somebody over there first to try to just kill him? Right, just try to end him there. Like,
yeah, you could have like plain
Shang
Shang
was
there or whatever
there,
and like
Shang
double attacked him.
was
Yeah.
shocked, and even with planes, like double 5 dice. I was worried that he was just going to survive everything. He had brace for Rhino. I was like, if he just survives, he just runs, and then it feels like at the very least, like even though he ran, like other than Magic, well, Magic had a shot on Ant-Man, she just failed. She could have went to the point and got me an extra point. Like the other two actually got across the board and at least got one attack in on the way in. You know, like Rhino. I mean, Rhino. I don't know if I would have sacked to Bob. He lived, but I was kind of happy you did, because like I want him gone from the game.
Yep. Yeah, I
Like,
thought that was a really risky play there. I thought that was kind of a mistake.
I thought killing Zemo was like not. I rather, like, if I was gonna spike and kill somebody, I would have, like, I was happy with Bob dying. Now, obviously, it's not a bad thing. Like, Zemo living gets to attack Rhino, who does damage. Who, he eventually died that turn. It's just in my head. I will say, in my head, the recal and the sack, I was on the happier side. You did it. I get why you did it, but from a perspective of like, okay, if he burns the card here, I'm slightly happier. But I get why with Red Skull, because I mean, it's not really, I could kill you with the rerolls, but then if you're hoping I don't get the stagger, then you can actually like do something to me. So I totally get that. And for anyone wondering, the reason, air quote, the reason I did not I didn't walk to the point and I pushed him behind. There was something with the power where I'm like, he can't teleport and attack me and like throw it without like having to do damage to me and stuff like that. So
right,
there
exactly.
were
That's
reasons.
like what
there were
like,
some reasons why I like pushed people and stuff, but
I liked the push to the other side of the point with like Shang-Chi and Red Skull. I thought that felt correct to me.
Besides Voodoo, this team is actually very quick with like charges and like Magic, even though she didn't really do anything, but she like kept going back and forth, and like he made a valiant attempt to Days Red Skull and Days Ant-Man with her low 4 dicer. So she definitely tried her damnedest there. But yeah,
Absolutely.
Lucas, if you went after, like, if you did something that didn't involve trying to kill Shang, I was like thinking about the math, like how much could I kill Thanos through with planes and double spenders with full rerolls? I think after the fact I just looked up, it's like 60-70% chance. I was like, would I have gone for it? Would I have just fucking 10 dice, full rerolls, planes?
See, we thought you were gonna go for spender or like builder or like planes builder into spender and just like activate him and turn him off for the round.
I thought of that too. I did think of
So.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was just, I mean, it's not guaranteed, right? Like, you have to hit the stagger on the first attack.
You do.
Right.
It's not like perfect odds, but like with like planes, I think it goes from like
Yeah,
what, like a 35% or something to like
My plan, air
probably like
quote, was
60-ish.
to try to kill Red Skull with the spender, and the backup plan was to obviously attack him again. But if I did kill him, I would basically do what I did and just try to kill Bob just to keep him down for the turn.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, and that's why Strange had to walk up, and like I was like, should I walk and do it, and then I can like teleport Voodoo backwards? Like, if I had more power, I would have done something maybe different. But I was like, I have to kill Bob. I can't let him shoot that stupid rocket. And I guess that's kind of the interesting. I like Bob as a character, and it's very annoying to have to keep repeatedly killing him. But I guess in some aspect, like, I mean, if he didn't have that, he would just die and be like garbage, right?
Yeah, he'd be kind of useless if he didn't have that big threat. Yeah.
But it also, and he could always desecrate attacks, and the rocket's good. There's always this little bit of like, if he has to go with him first, if he wants to get, like, if I'm going to kill him, like, get value out of him, and then you're not going with, like, the Zemos of the world and stuff like that. So, no, it was a good game, and I couldn't punish the Thanos. I mean, the Thanos grabbing my scroll. I mean, I guess in hindsight, the play is to go get it, and that's the problem with this team is there's no one who's like in love with going. I mean, Voodoo can do it, I guess, and then I put both my scrolls on people that can steal, so it kind of
yeah.
I do
Kurtis
that a
pointed
good
that
bit
out.
though, to get people to like attack them, but it's not always like the best play. But like without a long base mover for the mid one, or doing Restrained, which I was like, I don't think I want to do Restrained. I guess I gave him the. I don't know if he. I guess the one in front of the Rhino was always safe. Like, I don't think he was double walking. He might have double walked Skull to it, but maybe not in front of Shang and Rhino over there. But
Yeah, that feels a little bold.
But I mean, that's one thing I really have come to like about. I mean, I've always liked the leadership, but without safe grabs in the world, like, combo is actually pretty annoying when they do stuff like walk up and take a virus with like Rhino, where you're like, fuck, I don't even want to attack him. Like, he's gonna bump backwards, or he's gonna come to my point, or
Yeah, he gets like power,
back.
reposition, and yeah, it feels terrible.
No, I was wondering about the Ant-Man in your team. I was like, you don't have enough crims to play Kingpin, but I'm assuming Kingpin is like a Thor type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I've been like buzzing about that like tech for the past like 2 days since I've seen your list.
Earlier.
So yeah, it's been great. I absolutely think that's magic.
Stole it from other people mentioned it, like,
yeah.
so I just stole it.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry,
I thought you invented it, so you're the creator in my eyes. So well done.
No, I'm not the creator.
Have you
Someone
tried
at WTC was, I think, Caller and Mike were talking about it.
Okay, nice.
That's where I heard it from.
I like that. Now, Ant-Man was. I thought he was just for some. I don't even know what he was for. I was like, it's not a crim thing. Is he just like him? But
I was basically over. It was like Corvus Proxima. I swapped them out for Kingpin and Ant-Man, just because still keeping some sort of tough character with Kingpin over Corvus and Proxima, who have the damage reduction, and then Ant-Man. I really just put him in the list because I wanted to play him.
He was super freaking annoying. So,
He's a cool guy.
What's your commentary on Bob versus Bullseye? Is Kurtis here?
Bob is.
You've just been talking this entire time, so I'm just waiting for you to finish so I can go to bed.
I'm getting some words in there too. So what are your thoughts on Kurtis?
Lucas was going to talk Bob versus Bullseye.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on there, Lucas?
Bob is just better, I think. Bullseye just dies, and Bob, he has the explosive rocket attempt. I never could play it because the times I wanted to, I like my characters were like within 2 of the target, which is like, and like in the last round I would have activated Bob first, but my Zemo would have instantly died.
Sure. Yeah.
Which was pretty funny. So I was kind of forced into activations there that were unpleasant. But like that was basically, I felt like that way the whole time. Schmid did a good job of making my activations feel gross, and I just like had to do it anyway. A lot of the time, and so. But yeah, Bob, you can take power off him with Red Skull. He's got the rocket is huge for like flipping a game or locking down a game. Where Bullseye has like the little chipping attacks, which could do that as well. But man, when you get to roll like a Death Decreed rocket, it's and with Dark Rain on it, it's like a Helios laser type situation.
No, that's. I mean, I like Bob a lot. I think.
And the splash lets you do like a double or triple kill. So yeah, it's
Yeah. It also like breaks up bunkers too and stuff. If like, oh look, they're
Kurtis
a bodyguard
is shaking in his boots
enjoyer.
right now. Kurtis
Yeah.
is shaking in his boots.
Yes.
bunker.
Yeah, so I like Bob more than Bullseye, but yeah, I mean, this is just that's. I mean, I wish I played more games with this list. This is just like I've ripped it from other people, but yeah. So I'll be playing it more in. I've got like a few back-to-back weekends that I'm going to be playing at pretty big events, so I'm going to be playing a similar list to this. At those, I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, good luck. I really hope you you take down those locals and recruit some great members of Team Ontario now that I've officially joined the Meatmen for WTC.
We got him, boys.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. It was awesome to be at WTC, and I hope you guys get the chance to enjoy it as well. So
Yeah, I got to go for Guild Ball, and I definitely would love if they didn't schedule it the same weekend to Second Wind, so I can go to both.
Mike, are you going with the Pork Roll Boys?
If someone drops out next year, then yeah, that's the plan.
Drop out to replace somebody. Just take Sam, a better player.
I told Right Mad I was probably going to push him down the stairs sometime in August. Make sure that he can't make it to Copenhagen. So all 5 of those guys had such a good time. I think they all want to go back.
Mike, thank you very much for all the streaming you've been doing lately.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's awesome.
Well, I like having Johnny and Kurtis here, so like once the stream is underway and we're started, I'm able to go feed my cat, clean the house, just listen in, make sure nothing blows up. So I appreciate you guys handling the commentary.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
I
think the biggest loser of this whole game was actually Mike's streaming opportunities for the rest of Cuts. Now that Lukas is back.
Sure.
I message Lukas before every stream. I'm like, please take this by all means. We have a little private chat, just organizing, make sure we can cover as much as possible. I prefer to just be a watcher.
You guys are heroes.
I will try to stream as much as I can.
Well, yeah, we appreciate both of you guys. So, doing the Lord's work here.
I'm going to bed. Thank you guys.
Same.
All right.
And good luck, guys.